Greetings, Oilers. I'm Willa Watts, and I'm anchoring today because apparently I know what to do. I just want to dance! And so does our dance department in their upcoming show, Fusion.
Well, what I like most about my dance piece is that it's you have to interpret it on your own. You have to kind of find your own story with it. Marie doesn't really give us a plot, so to speak. She gives us our own free will with it, so we get to kind of just go with it.
What makes the show different from other dance productions is that nothing's ever the same. There's always something different, and there's always multiple interpretations, so everyone can walk away from one dance show feeling either excitement, joy, sadness, and definitely the art of beauty that's involved in dance.
Some of the challenges that I have to face during preparing for a dance is I have to have endurance to keep on going and to have that motivation to do what I'm supposed to do, be where I'm supposed to be, and just be able to help out if anything goes wrong during the dance performance. So it's really nice. It keeps me on my toes.
You have to challenge yourself to be better and challenge yourself to clean it on your own time rather than in rehearsal.
One thing the audience members can expect coming to this show is being able to unlock different emotions, and they can feel happiness and sadness, excitement.
They really don't know what they're going to get at first, but once they start to see the show and really take it all in, with the music aspect into it, is that they can interpret it in their own ways so that each and every one of them comes out differently.
The options are endless, and I think that's what's so beautiful about the art of dance.
If you want to see the show, it's from February 10th to 11th at the Rose Theatre in Westminster.
Speaking of dancing, you'll be dancing with joy when you find out how to not get parking tickets from the school. I will now teleport inside this next segment. Yo Oilers, it's your boy Will again, and since nobody listens to the announcements, we made this segment about where to park. And you seniors should listen to it, because it's the one thing that does not require any intelligence to learn.
You're not even a senior!
If you see on the ground behind me, there are white lines, and those white lines means that students can park there.
Loser!
But if you look to my left, you will see yellow lines, and yellow lines means it's for teachers only. And if you see the green lines, which are non-existent in this area of the parking lot apparently, you can park there in the green spots. Nobody cares about visitors. Nobody likes me. We're not talking about driving, which is what you should do if you have a car and want to get to school. Don't park over there. Gio says so. For those of you who somehow drive to lunch for some reason over to Seacliff because you're lazy, you can also park at Seacliff for the rest of the day. Probably not a great idea, but it'll be our little secret. The thumbs up. You know what's better than dancing in parking lots? It might be girls soccer. I don't know if it actually is, so Gio will now communicate information.
As the girls' soccer season is starting up, we decided to get some insider information on the ladies behind the team.
To have fun.
For the love of the sport. To play with her. Because wanted to represent the school well. We bleed black and orange forever.
We work hard.
And play harder.
Sprint. Eden Hazard.
I don't have one. They're all good.
Like 5,000.
12. We go out to the field, we get in this huddle, right? And it goes, we ready, we ready, we ready tonight, we ready, we ready, we ready tonight.
It's what?
Game day.
It's what?
Game day.
What time is it?
Game time.
What are we gonna do?
FSU.
Beach round 3, 1, 2, 3.
Beach.
Woo!
I'm a keeper, so you should keep me around. I was in the 8th grade and I was playing up, so I was playing with used 16-year-olds and I was 14. And the ball was outside the box and I can't use my hands unless it's in the box. So I came out, I won the ball, this girl just came straight with her cleat, into like front of my knee, and it's a little bit below my knee, but it broke my shin guard, and I blacked out, and then I ended up having to have emergency surgery, and my shin guard saved my life. Not my life, it saved my leg.
Come to the games and just scream your lungs out.
Yeah.
Be there Tuesday at 5
in the stadium.
Thank you, Gio, for communicating information. Now you athletes, go listen to Colin, because he'll show you how cool it is to learn about signing up for college sports.
On February 1st, this Wednesday, it is National Letter of Intent Day, which means your fellow Oilers will be celebrating by being a part of this year's Athletic Signing Day. So far, there will be 31 students participating in the celebration and signing that day with a variety of different colleges, such as UCLA, UC Berkeley, and even West Point. These Oilers are from all different sports, but they're going to be representing Huntington Beach High School wherever they attend next. So show your support for your fellow Oiler athletes as they take their first step into the next level of sports.
Museums are boring. This is why the Actors Rep made it fun. You can go see the only fun museum, even though it's a show, at the Black Box on February 8th and 9th at 7 p.m.
What I like about museum is that there's a lot of zany characters. There's a lot of people that are very weird, and it gets a little crazy sometimes.
An audience member can expect a really fast-paced show with lots of different storylines on it. So if you don't like one character, chances are that they are going to be off stage within like the next 10 minutes. And so you may find another character that you like. So they're for sure going to find something that they like.
A lot of the actors play two different people. So you have to figure out who's who, and then there's a lot of interlocking stories and pieces to a puzzle that you have to figure out what's going on, and a lot of the artwork in this museum is not there, so you kind of have to put it together for yourself. Also, the lines come out very out of order. You just kind of shout them at like any given time, and it's weird. An audience member can expect a lot of laughs and fun moments because a lot of the characters are very weird and larger than life. So it's very fun, and you get a laugh at people because they're a little weird.
You've now assimilated all of the segments that will be shown today, hopefully along with the information they contain. Episode 15 of Season 7 will now end.